Hey, this is Leo for Actualized.org, and in this quick self-help segment, in about 10 minutes, I'm going to tell you how to make a guy fall in love with you. All right, so this is an interesting topic for me because I've been involved with pickup and did a lot of personal development work, like advanced, deep-level work on dating and social interaction with the opposite sex and learning flirting and just all this amazing stuff. So this is a really fascinating topic to me. From a girl's perspective, I think if you want to keep a guy on the hook and you really want to keep him steady with you and you want him to like become your boyfriend, fall in love with you, what you got to realize is a little bit of male psychology and what guys like in girls. And you'll find that this is pretty much invariable across most men, most of the human male population. So a couple of points. First of all, if you want a guy to like you, number one thing, you got to realize guys are visual. Men are visual. Women are more emotional, more about comfort, more about personality. Guys are visual. So I'm sorry to say, you have to take care of your looks. And it doesn't mean you have to wear a ton of makeup or be fake, but you got to take care of your health. You got to take care of your weight. You got to take care of your hygiene. Make sure that you're nicely dressed. You've got a sense of style. You've got you've got your weight handled, you're going to the gym, you're eating clean. These are important things, and these are also beneficial to you because, well, you should be doing these things hopefully anyways because you care about your health and you care about your hygiene. Many girls don't have this issue. Some girls do have this issue, so it depends. It depends where you're at. I think almost all guys are very sensitive to weight, so you have to take care of your weight and manage it because guys like healthy, fit girls. That's just a fact. That's our biology. That's something we're drawn to. We can't really do anything about it. So keep your weight in line. That's very important. And you might be asking, well, what does that have to do with love? Like love has nothing to do with physical appearance. Well, the problem is that to a guy who has options, it's important, right? Just like to you, for example, as a girl, the personality of the guy is important, and you like a guy who's humorous and who's adventurous and who's outgoing and who's strong and who has a sense of like command over life. Well, the same argument can be made, like what does that have to do with love? What does personality have to do with love? The fact is, that's just something you're drawn to. Women are drawn to personality. Guys are drawn to physical appearance. So try to make your physical appearance, as decent as you can make it without bending over backwards. So that's important. The next point is how to make a guy fall in love with you is, be sweet. I think most guys like a sweet girl who is like caring and loyal to the guy. It's hard to reject a girl like that. So be sweet, be outgoing like that. Be kind to your guy. Don't be a bitch, and don't be too naggy. Guys hate it when you are nagging them all the time. For guys, it's like we want the connection, we want the intimacy, but a lot of guys don't want too much of it because we also are independent-minded and we want to be out there and doing whatever it is that we're doing, and we don't want to feel like we're like attached at the hip. We want our sense of independence. At least a strong guy will want that. Any kind of guy that you really want to lock down is going to have that independence. That's what you're attracted to. And so you don't want to smother him too much. In fact, you want to play a little bit cool, and have things that you're doing in your life that are not just revolving around the guy and getting the guy. Counterintuitively, the best way to get the guy is to not want to get the guy so much because the guy will chase you, especially in the beginning. He'll chase you because the guys are the pursuers in the beginning, and it's still always important to keep a little bit of that kind of edge in the relationship because if it ever becomes too obvious, too stale, then like that sense of like playfulness is lost. So make sure that you have stuff that you're doing. You're not just sitting around and waiting for your guy. You have other friends that you're hanging out with. You have things that you're doing, and the guy will see that. That will become very apparent in the way that you're acting, in the way that you're communicating, in how much you want to see him. So all that's gonna show in very subtle ways, and the guy's gonna pick up on that. And when he sees that you're actually out there and doing stuff, and you're not so desperate to have a guy in your life, he's actually gonna chase you a little bit, and that's gonna be ideal. That's gonna be kind of the ideal situation. for you. So keep that in mind. Make sure that your life is interesting, right? Have friends, have activities that you're doing. That's always attractive. That's both attractive to guys and to girls. Girls want guys to be doing stuff on their own, and guys want girls to be out there and doing stuff on their own. Nobody just wants somebody that sits home all day and is boring and has no life. People want somebody who's more attractive, who's got something going for themselves, right? Who's got a future ahead of them. That's important. The other thing about how to attract a guy, I think great sex. Guys are sexual. We want to be in relationships that offer us great sex. So make sure that you know how to do good sex. Read up on it, study it, practice it, whatever you got to do. Make sure that you're satisfying your guy and that he is really getting his kicks from it. Because, to me, that's the best part of the relationship, is making the sex really awesome. So I pride myself in learning how to do that stuff, mastering sex, mastering the whole sexual realm. And that's a much deeper topic than Cosmo makes it out to be. You can go out there and actually buy information products that will teach you how to become really, really good at sex. Amazing, amazing things, to the point where you can take sex to a whole new level. Most people don't realize how deep sex goes, and they just have boring vanilla sex. They're not exploring their sexuality, and therefore their relationships get stale because the sex, after you have normal sex, just for a few months, it tends to get boring. So you want to keep it spiced up, learn different techniques, be adventurous, have sex in different places, and be a little bit sexually aggressive with your guy. I think as guys, we like that. Sometimes when a girl is too submissive and expects the guy to do everything, then it feels like, well, we're just doing all the work, and we want sometimes we want sex to be initiated on us. And I know that's not always natural for girls, depending on what kind of girl you are, but I think most guys like that when sometimes you initiate, and you initiate in kinky, adventurous ways. Because for us, it's oh damn, that's cool. Most girls don't do that. And that's something rare and something unique, something valuable that we are attracted to. So what I'm talking about here is, you asked the question of how do you get a guy to fall in love with you? And before you can get that, you have to get him attracted to you. And really what happens is that you get attraction, and then that attraction will build to love fairly naturally, as long as there aren't any big obstacles in the way. And so what I'm basically telling you is, try to clear up those major obstacles. One major obstacle might be appearance, hygiene. Another major obstacle might be that you don't have the kind of social life or the kind of life that a guy would want in you if he's looking for a long-term relationship or girlfriend. Another thing might be the sex isn't up to his standards and he's not thrilled with that, and so he's looking in other places. So all these things, you just remove those roadblocks and it's going to naturally happen. It's going to be naturally happening. Just make sure that you're doing more than the average girl. Because the average girl, if she's not looking at these areas in her life and she's not working on them and fixing them, then the guy will eventually get bored of her, or he'll find faults, and then that process of falling in love will either take longer, it'll be rockier, there'll be problems there, or it won't happen. But if all the roadblocks are removed and you've got all the fundamentals down, he's attracted to you, there's sexual chemistry, there's intimacy, then it'll naturally lead to where you want it to go. So it's pretty simple. It's not that complicated. And as far as, where to find more guys, well, you got to go out there and socialize. If you're not finding enough of the kind of guys that you want to get, to start that whole process, because you got to start here. You don't start with love, you start with an acquaintance, and then it builds up to love. So make sure that you have this part of your life handled too. That means going out with your friends, going out to bars, going out to clubs, being more receptive to guys, maybe even approaching guys. Sometimes that's attractive too, is when a girl will approach a guy. That can work. Although just being receptive and being attractive will get you natural approaches, as long as you're in an environment where that can happen, right? If you're sitting home, if you're hanging around the same friends all the time and you guys are in a place where there aren't many other people, then what are the chances of you meeting somebody? Not very high. You can dramatically improve your chances by going out there and moving in new social circles, going to places that are crowded where other people can see you and meet you and approach you. And then that process will develop very, very naturally. All right, so that's pretty much how to make a guy fall in love with you in 10 minutes. Go ahead, leave me your comments. I'd like to hear what you have to say on this topic and some of my what you thought of some of my thoughts, and anything that you'd like to critique on them. I'm sure there might be some critiques here. And then go ahead, like this, share this, and if you want to really, if you feel like you really want to do extra deep work on this, and you really want not just a guy to fall in love with you, but you want to find like your ideal guy, and you really like want to lock it down, and not only lock it down, but then be able to manage it for a long time, come check out actualize.org and some of our more advanced personal development concepts that we cover there. Because to do that, which is what you really want, I know that's what you really want, because that's what guys want too, you have to work at it. There's going to be things within yourself. You basically have to do personal development, and you're going to have to work out kinks in your personality to smooth yourself out so that you can manage a relationship well. It's just, I hate to say it, you're going to have to do that work. We have to do it as guys. Girls have to do it as girls, and you can't take that stuff for granted. Otherwise, what's going to happen is that you're going to have relationships, you're going to find yourself self-sabotaging them or doing things that are putting roadblocks in the way, and that might ultimately lose you the kind of good guys that you're running into. All right? So that's going to do it. Leo signing off. Go ahead and check out actualize.org and also sign up to the newsletter.